Okay, this is the 3-state multiplexer driving the 3 banks of 3-color LEDs. Let me see if I can turn a couple of lights off so it's not quite so bright. Anyhow, there they are. And as I mentioned in the previous video, the only real difference between this and just using power is that they do provide a short period of off. I don't know if you can actually see the short period time of off. I'm sure if you look closely you'll see occasionally the LEDs are not actually lit. So that's what it looks like using all these extra capacitors, resistors and transistors. Now what I'm going to do is tear this whole lot apart and just leave a resistor per bank of LEDs tied to ground, and let the LEDs just use their own little internal chip and do their own thing. So I'll stop this now and I'll dismantle this. Okay, so now I don't know if you can actually see the colours so well. Let me move it up a bit. So now I've taken away all the transistors, all the capacitors, and all but 3 of the resistors. So these now are just directly powered from the 5V through the standard little 1K current limiter. Now the only difference between this video and the previous is that there is now no multiplexer, so in reality these LEDs will never actually switch off. But I don't know if it really makes that much difference, to be honest. I mean, it's still a flashing LED Christmas tree. And going back to the original, let me get this light out of the way. This one, as I said earlier, this top LED is just connected like the one on my breadboard now. So it just cycles through its colours in random order and random time. Whereas these have all this electronics to make it go off for an instant. And here it's not going off for an instant. I don't know which is the better. I quite think this one is better, but hey ho.